Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all you guys who are popping in and saying hello. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see everyone in these YouTube streets again, too. So, yes, happy Monday. Good day to everyone who is popping in, saying hello, and just dropping by also when it comes to just, hanging out and just really having fun. I say having fun, but just really, want to have like take some time for yourself when it comes to your own self-care routine and so much more too. So, welcome, welcome. What's up? Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone who is popping in, saying hello in the chat room right now, and for those who are watching a replay too. So shout out to all you beautiful people who are coming in respectfully. I don't want to get popped or, get checked on my own platform. But hey, if you like what I'm talking about, or just give a shout out to the people who are popping in the chat, or for those who are watching the replay, so be it too. And today has been a really interesting and relaxed day because obviously I'm not, as tired as I was on Saturday. So if you guys watched Saturday's show, forgive me on that. I changed the time. I was coming back from going to a concert, spending time with my friend at her place on her birthday, so on and so forth. But hey, I'm not making excuses. I'm back in my own natural habitat, fortress of solitude, the the Hall of Wellness, or you should say the Hall of Justice. If you guys are a fan of Justice League, and all things creative, nerdy, uh, woo woo. I don't know what the word with woo woo. It sounds weird saying it. If you guys like saying that too, I mean, so lead it. But hey, for those who are open to just want to just really, want to learn how to really just create your own self care routine and just really doing it in your own way and connecting with like-minded people who feel the same way and really learn some powerful messages along the way if we pull some cards for people or just want to experience going on a fantastic trip while we're meditating and listening to music and all that too. So if this is your live stream, if that suits anyone who is listening, you're in the right place at the right time. And welcome to the one-on-one honest conversations. This is a place for all of us to have open discussions about anything that we want to talk about when it comes to, in our own self-care practice, what's going on in the world, you know, so on and so forth. If you love plants, if you love gaming, if you love music, if you love spiritual stuff, tarot cards, yoga, martial arts, open relationships. And yes, I'm going all over the place. This place is for you. So I want to give a big shout out to the people who are in here. So hello, Teresa. What's good? What's good? What's up, Teresa Levine? Good to see you. And Nana B Nana, good to see you also. Good to see you as well. And so, yes, good to see everyone. So, how's everyone doing today, too? I know that I know you guys are busy and you guys are living life, and, especially off of YouTube. I mean, there's so much craziness, both good and bad on YouTube, but it's kind of like, hey, if you could spend the time with a person who inspires you to really to become your own best person and really doing that in a powerful way, hey, more power to you. And, and Teresa says you had a chance to see a concert and went. Hope you. Yeah, it was a good time, Teresa. I was really went to the concert to support my friend Peter. So I think you probably met him before too. It was kind of like supporting him and and just really going to his concert, seeing him perform for the first time. It was really awesome. So Peter, if you're listening, shout out to you, homie, and I'm looking forward to going to the concert in the House of Blues in Anaheim, which is I always pass by that place. If for those who are from Anaheim, California, I just never been into it, because it's like the last time I was near the House of Blues, I was with my mom. We were going to, well, I know, I was going to my friend Adrio's, but just like hanging out around that area, I was with my mom per se too. We're just, going to downtown Disney, House of Blues, and all that. So yes, it was a good time, Teresa. And I'll definitely post something on my Instagram just to support my friend and his band too. So, yes, indeed. What up, Steve? What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up, Steve? She says, no time, just popped in from your notification. notification. Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you for popping in, man. I understand. So yeah, no problem. And he wants to know, did I ever check out above? Yeah, I subscribe to that channel, Steve. I have to check out the content because I've been so busy doing other things. But I subscribe to that channel though that you mentioned last week. So thank you for that, recommendation to that channel that you mentioned last week. I subscribed to it, but I've got to watch the videos. So, I'm just gonna keep it a bug, keep it real. I subscribe to it, make sure I got the notifications of it if they drop another video, do another live stream, and all kind of stuff too. But I have to check out their videos too, just when it comes to that. But I did subscribe though, Steve. So just letting you know. But thank you for mentioning that channel too. It's really interesting, and especially for those who are popping into and saying hello, and for those who voted for what you guys want to experience for this live stream today too. I saw your responses, your vote results, and we're gonna, if you guys are open to having a discussion about astrology, or if you guys want an astrology reading or a current event or a personal reading too, feel free to drop your questions at any time, because this is your time if you want some spiritual messages when it comes to just what's going on in our environment, and just like for yourself too. And just like, when it comes to astrology also, it's just like, um just really learning about that too, because I know yesterday was the it's the year of the rabbit too. So happy lunar year to anyone who uh to everyone in here too. I know it's the year of the rabbit, and so last year was the year of the tiger, if I'm not mistaken. And today is the year of the rabbit, which is pretty interesting. It's just, really interesting stuff. I got to really research about that too. Um, just doing that with the year of the rabbit is just like a beautiful time to just, to, go to, well, I say pursue goals that you want to set for yourself too. And hello, Jules. Good to see you. What's up, Jules? Good to see you. What's up? What's up? Good to see you. And Samantha, good to see you as well. What's good? What's good? What's good? And if you have a question for astrology too, Jules, feel free to post it, because I got a screensaver. I want to share a screen with you guys too, if you guys are open to it. But before I share my screen, can you guys hear me okay by the chance? Because I set up my mic just to make sure I'm not like overusing it or overpowering the power, or however you want to call it too. Like Keith says, shout out to Keith Hillbilly, because he kind of remember what he said about adjusting your mic. And if you guys can hear me, just feel free to let me know before I share. So yeah, feel free to post your astrology questions. You want a reading on that, or a personal question, or something with current events. And you know, at the end of this live stream, if you guys are open to experiencing and doing like a quick guided meditation with some sound with it too, feel free to say thumbs up. Yes, I'm all over. I'm with it. You know, all that good stuff. So yes, oh, the sounds fine. Cool. Thank you, Samantha. Appreciate you. And I love your avatar too. It's really artistic and very, very dope. And respectfully saying that. So thank you for sharing that too, Samantha. So yes, indeed. So oh yes. I was just looking at the astrology chart today. If you guys want to take a look at it for yourself on astroseek.com. It's actually linked in the description if you guys want to check it out for yourself. But I want to share my screen with you guys for a moment, just to check in on the chart too. As you can see with today's current planets, on astroseek.com, there's always have an update for, what kind of planet placements that's in the chart today, for those who are into astrology. And probably as you see too, if I'm moving too fast, I apologize, but it's a lot of interesting energy going on too, just when it comes to the sun and the moon. I know, like, today's new moon phase is in Pisces. So it's kind of like Pisces is in the water placement for those who have that moon placement in Pisces. I got my moon in Pisces. And for those who are just, have their moon in Pisces also, it's a really powerful time for all of us to really just really get in touch with our creative side, basically, because the moon is actually connected to our emotional side too. I know the sun can really just be connected to, our fiery energy, how we take action and all that too. And so if I'm wrong about that, feel free to correct me, because I'm still kind of really relatively new with astrology, but I love to learn, astrology from you guys in the chat for those who are knowledgeable about that. And just like with Mercury retrograde is over, so it's kind of like, it's in Capricorn too, and Venus is in Aquarius, so really powerful time for just really, making some connections too with, people who we care about and who we want to connect with, and so on and so forth. So it's kind of like, if you see the sign placements right here in this chart, it's just like there's a new moon phase in Pisces, which is really powerful. And especially for those who are very, empathic and I say spiritual too, who have that kind of placement, who are just really, you know, um, I can't even put the word to it too. I know like JJ mentioned something about that too when it comes to, being empathic and all that, and just very, I say mystic. I it's funny. I tend to, I know the terms, but I can't forget to say the terms when I'm just thinking about it. It's just, with the new moon in the Pisces placement, in the 2 degrees, I believe, in that placement, as you see in this chart, it's really interesting to see. And it's just like, new moons is a powerful way to set new intentions for ourselves. So whether we want to achieve a goal, if you want to start something, or if it's just something, something simple too, whatever that may be for yourself, it's just really just taking note of that also when it comes to just with this chart. And if you guys want to check this chart out for yourself, feel free to visit astroseek.com. It's linked in the description below too. So if you guys want to check it out for yourself at any time, feel free to do so. It's really interesting resource if you guys are new to astrology, or if you guys want to connect with people who have the same kind of chart as you do. So it's a really beautiful community, and they always keep us updated, when it comes to what's going on in the planets and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna see if I could roll the chart here one more time. If you guys could see it, really interesting stuff going on here too. So especially in the I think that's the new moon phase too, and the Lilith. Yeah, so Lilith is in Leo, which is going to be really firing energy too. So something to keep in mind as well. Most interesting. Wow. So I gotta. I say I. So it's interesting if you want to study this for yourself when it comes to this chart. It's really interesting, and especially for the new moon too. I know some people were talking about that on YouTube and off of YouTube. So if you guys want to research that for yourself and so on and so forth, feel free to do so. Or if you guys want to post your questions at any time, feel free to do so. And so let me see if I could stop sharing my screen there. There you go. So let me see who is here. Okay. Well, she says next 2 months are going to be full on. Oh, really? So the next 2 months are going to be full on. Interesting. I'll keep that in. I'll take note of that, Samantha. Thank you for mentioning that too. So the next 2 months, so February or March, right? If I'm not mistaken, Samantha, it's going to be the next. It's going to be full on when it comes to the new moon. Interesting. And Jules says each sign is fire, earth, air, water, then cardinal, fixed or mutable. What do the plus or? That's a good question. I know, like with the plus sign and a negative sign, it probably means something's a little bit stronger and something's a little bit more, I say weaker, if I'm not mistaken, Jules. I mean, I'm no expert. I'm just, from what I gathered from it, it's just like I know there's always when it comes to the elements of that, with earth, air, fire, and water, it's just like if it's fixed or mutable, it's just like, maybe something, the degree is a little bit more and the other one is a little bit less. I mean, that's what I've gathered from with your question, but I could be totally wrong about that too. So she says, I did a ritual fire magic during the last new moon since it was the closest it has been. Oh, shoot, 900 years. That's powerful. So you did a ritual and fire magic during. Okay, cool. You probably set some intentions for yourself to want in ways that you want to let go of stuff that you want to let go of for this year, probably, Jules. So it's interesting. Cool. Very powerful. Thank you for sharing that too. I mean, it's just like when it comes to doing like some kind of ritual for yourself in what in ways you want to let go of stuff for the new year. I think that's really powerful and that you did that for yourself. So cool stuff, Jules. Thank you for sharing that. And hopefully I answered your question too, best way that I can. Because again, I'm no expert, but I'll just share what I know. So if you have any stuff that you could educate us to in the chat, feel free to do so. And hello, Arlene, the lovely, lovely, beautiful, sexy Arlene. Good to see you. Saying that respectfully. Don't upside my head when I said sexy. So, hey, good to see you, Arlene. And hopefully you're doing well, staying warm in Canada. Hopefully the weather got better too in Canada. Hope it's warm. That way it's like all the water is absorbed to the plants and it's growing and the sun's shining. And if you get your sunbathe on too. And I'm probably saying this because I'm California and it's always sunny mostly, even if it's cold. So respectfully, just being polite for you, to you, Arlene, especially for my Canadian peeps out there as well. So, but hopefully you're doing well too, Arlene. Just saying that as well. And what's up, Scott? Good to see you. Yes, astrology. You can't go wrong. No, you can't go wrong with astrology. You can always make it more fun, especially if you put cards into it too. So, and whether it's an astrology deck or if it's just like an oracle or tarot deck too, it's like everything's connected. Because everything is energy. And speaking like with from the plants to the cards and to the trees and our own energy too. Yeah, everything is connected, especially our own energy too, which I will explain later on this year too. So yes, yes, indeed. Let's see. See if people are. Hey, K Travel, what's up? Good to see you. What's good? What's good? Good to see you, K Travel. Shout out to you. Hopefully you're doing well also. So what's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you, K Travel. Shorts, I'm under two. Shorts, you're under two blankets. Oh no. Oh man. Hopefully the sun comes out too. So damn. Damn, 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 damn. 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 Like Ron Simmons says in the WWE. Damn. So, respectfully for any wrestling fans out there who know who Ron Simmons is, Farouk, he just always says damn if some weird shit happens, So I was saying that to response to you having two blankets under you because I know it's probably pretty damn cold out there. So damn. Hopefully it gets warmer though, Arlene. So you could just, be yourself and grow plants and just look beautiful doing it. Shoot. So even though you do that already too in the cold. So oh man, hopefully it gets warmer. What's up, Mandy? Good to see you. What's good? Mandy the Mystical. Oh, I like the name. Okay, Mandy the Mystical. That sounds like it has a good ring to it. Mandy the Mystical. What's up, Mandy? Good to see you. Say yes, yes, indeed. And Arlene says, I'm a true water. Hey, with the Pisces placement, especially if it's in your moon sign too, water babies are awesome. They're very creative, very powerful. I mean, I know some celebrities like Michael Jackson has his placement in the moon placement in Pisces, which is really strong and sensitive. It's kind of like that creative energy comes from with that too. And it's just whether it's just like in your sun sign, in your moon sign, it's just that Pisces placement alone with the water energy is really powerful and creative too, because it creates, and it's very artistic and very mystical too, in ways too. That's just like out of this world, if that makes any sense. So it's cool that if you got the same moon placement as Michael Jackson, myself, and even people in the chat room too, who has that moon's placement in Pisces or sun placement in Pisces too. And especially if you guys want to share your charts about, if what's your favorite placement in your own astrology chart, you're more than welcome to share that too. Because it's interesting, like say, for example, with me, obviously, use myself, for example, like my sun sign is in, no, my rising sign is in Leo, sun sign is in Aries, and my moon sign is in Pisces. So it's interesting, two fire placements with the rising and the sun, and then the moon sign is in Pisces. So it's really interesting. it's kind of brings some steam into it too. So I can be fiery if I want to, what's up then? Just, get stuff done. But that moon, that Pisces placement really keeps things mystical, grounded, creative. And it's just, very, very autistic and sensitive too, and empathetic as well. So, yes, shout out to all the water babies, Arlene, everyone in the chat room too. So, good stuff. Good stuff. So, oh my goodness. And see who is here. Oh yeah, Scott. Everything is connected for sure. Especially in nature too, like where we can just really appreciate the environment that's around us. Especially when it comes to energy, and it's just like from if you say for example, like you go outside and then you kind of look at the at the sun. I say like look at the sun, but just really giving like a good glimpse of it. Just really letting the sun just touch your skin and just really appreciating that in your environment if you can got a chance to do so. And it's just really beautiful that you can really just appreciate those simple things, from the sun to the trees, how it gives us life, food, air, oxygen, to our own kind of cells too, that's in our body from our skins. But it comes to our own skin, to our own heartbeat, and just like everything too. It's kind of like hard to explain, but it's kind of like with everything is connected, especially when it comes to energy, from the trees to the plants to the animals. Everything is connected for sure, especially to the stuff that we use too, from our cell phones to our cards too. I mean, everything is connected, and it's just whew. Oh, I just have a read for it. It's just like how we can just especially to the tools that we use on a regular basis in our own self-care routine, from just using our cards if you want to just like want a message for today, to just really when it comes to just with certain practices that can help us to connect with our energy too. So very powerful stuff for sure. And 32 degrees. Oh, that is cold. Too cold to even go to groceries. Oh man, that's some rough shit, man. Too cold to get some groceries, huh? Damn, I feel you, bro. Damn. My heart goes out to you, Scott, in your area. Shit, 32 degrees. Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, Kay. So he says he got it straight away, AJ. Not much, Mandy. I hope you're doing well too. So, if, for those who are popping in, I'm doing good. I'm just recuperating from a busy weekend, going to a concert, spending time with my friend in Corona, and coming back at home from Saturday night and doing a live stream afterwards too. So, Sunday I did nothing but rest, and just on Monday I'm back to 50%. Still got energy, but I'm doing okay, and hopefully you are doing good, Mandy. Awesome, especially to anyone who is in the chat room too. So it's always good to see you guys as well. And I love to hang out with you guys, talk with you guys, pull some cards for you guys, having fun, do all kind of stuff too. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, Samantha says, I am a Cancer with a Leo moon, a full moon always. Yeah, that's a good question there, Samantha. It's just like when it comes to like any like kind of like the full moon placement, or even the new moon, it really does something to it hits people differently too. I know, like in most cases with the full moon placement that comes up every month, it's just like it makes people feel kind of drained, like they want to just say hibernate. And sometimes, I don't know if you guys feel this too, but the new moon sometimes it kind of like energizes me, energizes certain people in their ways too. So it probably could hit different people in different places. And it's just like I understand where you're coming from if the full moon always kicks your butt, because sometimes with me too, like if I see if it's a full moon out there, I don't want to drive anywhere because people drive crazy in the full moon, especially on the freeway in California. It's like a Fast and Furious movie up in here. And it's like, damn, like, can people just slow down? Like, just like be considerate for people who are walking on their bikes, especially for kids too. I mean, I always tend to drive at the normal speed and just like, I always have to drive fast if someone's always up my ass, going like at least 70 miles an hour. It's just too damn crazy. But I understand, when it comes to the full moon kicking your butt, because it's like, it's beautiful to look at, but it's like, damn, I don't want to do shit in the full moon, So I totally get it. And a cancer placement too, that's a powerful one too. And the moon placement in Leo, that's powerful too, because that's fire right there. Because like, with Leo and Aries and Sagittarius are fire signs, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just like, with that, fire sign is like a really kind of like a fiery personality, if I'm not mistaken, Samantha. It's just like, you just like you got a strong, it's kind of like a strong placement to have because that's like a fiery personality per se, if I'm not mistaken. And so respectfully saying that too, Samantha. So yeah, totally understand you, Samantha. Yeah. Well, hopefully you feel better too, Cape Travel, when it comes to your overall health. Yeah. She says, I'm reading Star Seed Transmission by Ken Carey. It's deep. Going to have to read it probably 2 times. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Shout out to King Carey, Star Seed Transmission. If you want to share that in the chat for anyone to see it, Samantha, feel free to do so. Because I'm very relaxed if you guys want to share any book recommendations or just like videos too for anyone who wants to, improve in their own self care routine or just when it comes to astrology, what we're talking about. Feel free to do so. I'm totally chill with that. As long as you're not hurting each other too, you're not like disrespecting each other. That's where I draw the line. But if you guys want to share any kind of like links from Amazon to any other videos too, feel free to do so. And so thank you, Jay. I have long COVID, so oh man, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just like COVID is no joke out there. Hopefully you guys are taking care of yourselves too when it comes to your own overall health. And I'm saying this too because I'm not a doctor, but it's kind of like being a wellness consultant. I just like to crave that everyone is doing their best to take care of themselves when it comes to your own overall health, not just physically but mentally and emotionally as well. So I'm going to send some prayers and especially give some Reiki too, if you guys are open to that with your meditation. To anyone who really needs it out there too, because I know we're going through so much stuff still, a lot of crazy stuff's happening in certain areas. And, what better way to just bring some clarity is just really creating that kind of own self-care routine, just to help you to protect yourself, to take care of yourself, and just really, doing that in a very powerful way too. And you just got a hospital, Mandy. Oh man, I'm sorry too. So hopefully you're getting better too, Mandy. Hopefully your wrist feels better too. I know you've talked about that too in the past, but hopefully you're feeling better as well. So sounds fun. Good for you, Jay. Well, thank you. I mean, I'm gonna be middle aged soon, Arlene. I'll be 35 in April. So let's say I'm still young, but I'm not getting younger. So it's like, it's just like, saying this too for anyone who is listening. And I just want to age, I want to age like fine wine, up in here. So if I have like a striped gray black afro, like kind of like with Morgan Freeman or Denzel Washington, to still have smooth skin in certain areas. And that's where my goal is too. So it's kind of like I have no problem aging gracefully and just like aging like fine wine. And I want to do that too when I get older. So it's kind of like how my dad does it, how my mom does it too as they were getting older. They did their best to raise us, my sister and myself, but I just noticed that they were aging like fine wine too because they always did their best to take care of themselves despite with their challenges that they're going to. So yeah, it's just like with my goals for 2023, I just want a great, healthy self-care routine. I can just, say, age like fine wine, just listen to what I need and just really going for it and just really supporting people to do that in their own way too. and really sharing content on his channel as well, just to educate people and to entertain people when it comes to self-care, wellness, creativity, so on and so forth. So, but thank you also for saying that too. And hopefully you'll find a way to just, you know, age like fine wine too, Arnie, because you're a beautiful woman, respectfully saying that. And spring goes to any lady who is in here too. You guys are beautiful and awesome and unique. So respectfully saying that. And big shout out to the ladies out there too who are, aging like fine wine. And just really doing their best to take care of themselves as well. And so let's see. Nana Banana says, I'm trying to recuperate from a 7-day cruise. Ooh, you went to a 7-day cruise. Okay. I see you. In-law and son took me and hubby. All right, cool. How glad you had fun on your cruise. Did you experience anything, learn anything new? Did you see some wild moments there on your cruise? Nana Banana, if you want to share that too in the chat. So that's cool. If you went on a cruise with your daughter-in-law and your son. Oh, that's cool with family. There's nothing better than spending time with family too. So super emotional. I feel that if your Leo sign is your moon sign is in Leo, so I know there's a lot of passionate there when it comes to the heart. So I feel you. Big shout out to your hubby as well, Samantha. Oh man, that's funny. Uh, Oh, what's up, Keith? Just finished transplanting my new motherboard into a Dell Oxyplex 755. I'm using it now. Seems cool. You're doing your technology thing right now, too. So cool stuff, man. Got some new technology for a new motherboard and Dell Optiplex 755. Cool. Good to see you, man. That's cool stuff. And hopefully you're having fun doing that, too, when it comes to your new motherboard and your Dell Optiplex 755. So that's cool stuff, man. And hopefully you're taking care of yourself too in your own way as well. So thank you for being here, Keith. And if you can hear me correctly too, feel free to let me know. I adjust my mic properly and looking at my manual of my mic too. And people say I sound fine. So if you can hear me clearly, just let me know, bro. And it's always good to see you too. Big shout out to you as well, Keith. The Star Trek detective, I call you. So I'm gonna remember you as the Star Trek detective. I'll just say that out of respect for you. So cool stuff. You're hanging on. That's good. Let's see. Let's see. Hello, Ian Simpson. Good to see you. What's up? What's up? Good to see you, Ian Simpson. I think I haven't met you yet, too. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the one-on-one honest conversations, a place for us to have open discussions about, self-care, creativity, current events, astrology, whatever that you're passionate about. And thank you for being here, too. So, yeah, thank you for being here, Ian Simpson. And it's good to see you too. And hopefully you are doing well on this Monday as well. Monday morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time that you're watching too. So big shout out to you, Ian Simpson. So yes, I am 30. Well, I'll be 35 in April 12th. So yeah, I'm still young, but I ain't getting younger. I'll just say that. So I'm just keeping it buck. I had this conversation with my dad because he's in his 60s. He's in that age too, where he's getting older, but he's getting better. He's losing weight, moving around, and still doing what he does too as a Marine too. So I'm really proud of my dad for doing that too, and he's proud of me for being who I am as well. So you turned 65 in May. Oh, okay. May is the Star Wars month too. So yes, if you're big, I don't know if you prefer Star Wars or Star Trek, Keith. So I know that May 4th is kind of like the Star Wars Day. May the Force be with you. So I know that May 4th is a popular day for Star Wars fans out there, especially for those who love Ewoks and Darth Vader's and Jedi's and the Sith and all that stuff too. So yes, yes, indeed. I'm young, but I'm not getting younger. I'll just leave it at that. So Yeah, let's see who else is here. That's a good point. You know, the older we get, the better. No, that's a good point though, Samantha. The older we get, the life gets better. And it's just like how we take care of ourselves as we age too. That's a really good point. There's something to remember because it's kind of like as we, learn through life, we go through lessons, the crazy experiences, both good and bad. And it's like, how we can take those lessons and we could, how we can really just be evolve and just grow and just really doing that in our own way to just grow as a person, taking care of ourselves, eating the right foods, to appreciating our environment, to creating healthy relationships with ourselves and other people, and just really aging like fine wine too. There's nothing better than that. So that's true, as you said too, Samantha. The older we get, the better life gets. It's like how we take care of ourselves too can really just make that kind of can really have a powerful effect in our lives too. So yeah, definitely, definitely. Good stuff there. Thank you for sharing it too, Samantha. Oh, my nose is itchy as hell. And says, I am watching you from New Zealand. Okay. Shout out to my peeps in New Zealand. My favorite shows were filmed in New Zealand: Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, and Xena the Warrior Princess. That's cool. New Zealand has some beautiful naturey scenery too. But I know there's some wildlife there too that I don't want to mess with. But cool. Shout out to my peeps in New Zealand. That's what's up. It says normally I work day today, but cool. You're taking your day off from work. Cool. Big salute to you, and thank you for being here. So cool stuff. Cool stuff. Oh, so it's Tuesday. Okay, thank you so much for sending you. Oh, okay, so it's Tuesday in New Zealand. Okay, so I probably got the time wrong. 'Cause I know it's Monday, and for those who are in the western part of the world too, in the U.S. and all that, but I know New Zealand is like the other day too, so it's the future over there. So yeah, shout out to New Zealand, all my peeps in New Zealand. Good stuff. I'm the same age as your daughter. Okay, so she's 34 as well. Cool. Cool stuff, guys. Oh, yeah. So you prefer Star Trek, so all right. I know like Star Trek. I mean, that's like the classic shows with, dang, I can't. I was just talking about this yesterday with my friend. Shit. Um, only thing I remember with Star Trek is Patrick Stewart, Star Trek Voyager, and all that. But now I know the name. But I was like, oh, I know James Kirk. I know that's like the original Star Trek characters and Spock. Spock got hands. I don't know if you guys ever like read the comic where Spock beat is whooping Wolverine's ass in the comic. He just backhand him and Wolverine was sent flying. I don't know if you got that comic, Keith, but it's hilarious. Just seeing that kind of picture too with Spock beating up Wolverine. It's like, what? What did Wolverine do to piss off Spock? Spock got some hands. You don't want to underestimate him too. So it's kind of like, oh shit, Spock knocked Wolverine out. Wolverine of all people, you know, the guy with the claws in the X-Men, he's like the baddest dude in the Marvel universe. Even like Thanos is scared of him too. So it's or the Hulk. So it's like, whoa, if you knock out, give Wolverine problems, I mean, you're a badass. So yeah, so you prefer Star Trek. Cool, cool. And of course, Mandy, you get some cards too. So if any of you guys want some like a personal reading, if you guys want to like say a spiritual reading or like say like a current event reading too, or that floats your boat, as it says in the banner too, just feel free to post your question. And so let's see. Hmm. Yes, Spock's got a temper. That is true, Mandy. Yeah, and have you guys ever seen the movie with uh how I think it was the 2010 Star Trek movie, if I'm not mistaken, with what's that actor's name? He was in Wonder Woman movie too. He played Wonder Woman's love interest. But I know the guy who played Spock, James Kirk says something to him, and he kind of went off, and he kind of whooped his ass basically too. So it's like, oh shit, Mandy is right, because Spock does have a temper. It's like you don't want to piss him off, because he's kind of like calm and collected, but when you piss him off, he'll give you the hands real quick. So yeah, that's so true. Hmm. Oh, you're welcome, Ann Simpson. Anytime. And she says, as we get older, we drop inhibition, so we free ourselves. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. And it's just like, as we get older, if we turn into our 40s or turn into our 30s too, or even 50s and 60s as well, it's like as we get older, our inhib, inhib I can't speak, inhib, inhibitions really just drop too. So we tend to just be more real. We don't give a damn, basically. Well, we do care. It's just like we don't care what people think about ourselves too. It's like, we could be more free to be ourselves, and especially when we want to just do things that really mean something to us, taking care of ourselves, pursuing our goals, having fun, speaking our truth, and etc. And it's just like, it's just like in ways like someone is getting older, but they like to continue to learn new stuff too along the way. That's like the coolest thing ever too. Respectfully saying that too, and you guys could disagree if you guys feel differently about that as well. So yeah, definitely, that's a good point there, Mandy. Good stuff. Good stuff. And Keith says, I have the X-Men meet the TOS crew comic. Also, when Nurse Chapel said Dr. McCoy and both Bones and the Beast answered the Beast's real name. Yeah, Hank McCoy, Beast. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's a doctor too. Very intelligent. But when you make Beast angry too, it's kind of like with Spock. It's like you don't want to piss him off, because I know in the X-Men movie when like Wolverine, spoiler alert, when Wolverine went back in time to save the X-Men in the future, I think it was was it X3? Or was it Days of Future Past? Basically, it's kind of like that. I think it's Days of Future Past, and it's like Wolverine met Beast when he was younger, and Wolverine says something, and Beast went kind of crazy, and he went beast mode. So it's like, oh shit, Beast got a temper too in the comics. So it's like his animal instinctual side comes out when he's pissed off and he's like in fight or flight mode, and it's really really powerful to see in the movies and in the comics too. So definitely, that's cool that you have that comic too, Keith. That's awesome. I bet it's worth a lot of money too if you still have it, if you really good condition. And Nana says I'm 58. My profile pic's about 2 years old. Oh, your profile picture looks cool, Nana B Nana. I mean, I won't say anything about it. I think it looks awesome too, Nana B Nana. So I'll just say that. So I think your avatar picture is cool. There is an episode called The Side of Paradise. Kirk, I never knew what it took to get under the hide. Oh, I have to check out that episode. I'll definitely take that. I'll take note of that, Keith. Thank you for sharing that. That's really cool. Awesome. I'll definitely check it out. And yes, yeah, Vulcans do have emotions. They just keep them under their fight tight control. And it's time for pawn for fire, which they. Oh yeah, when they're ready for battle. That's right. Yeah, kind of like similar to the Saiyans, because kind of like they have that control too. Once they look at to the full moon, then when the Saiyans look at the full moon, they turn to this giant, like ape, that's bigger than King Kong with a wolf face. So it's really badass. So yeah, the Vulcans kind of resemble when it comes to the Saiyans in the ways with their behavior, but the Saiyans are more kind of aggressive in the ways. Respectfully saying that, you guys can disagree all you want. So Mandy and wants some few cards, but if anyone wants a cards for today too, feel free to drop your questions in the chat. So I am in the mood to pull some cards for you guys. If you guys have any like spiritual questions, want me to do a personal question for you, or a current event question, feel free to post it in the chat. Oh, all right. So Mandy, I have a few cards. Of course, Mandy, I got you. Use my Oracle decks today. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. Mandy. Ooh, feel some fire for you, Mandy. I'm not sure what's going on, but I feel some passionate energy from your question, or just from you lately too. That's, if I'm not mistaken. Feel free to let me know if that resonates with you too. Because when I see people's questions where they want a card, I just get some hits on it too. So if you're passionate about certain things right now, Mandy, if you want to share that, if that resonates with you, feel free to do so. Oh, feel free to share if that resonates. Whew. Let's see here. Oh, it got a few projects on the go? Cool. That's why I'm sensing that too, Mandy. You want to just, make things right to certain things that you want to set for yourself, so. Oh, wow. So the planet Vulcan is exactly right where the Star Trek predicted, down to the Star Wars system. Planet was detected about 40. Oh, wow. That's badass. I'm going to look into that, Keith. So Star Trek is real. Holy shit. That's badass. So that is badass, man. Cool stuff. And so, Mandy, I got 2 cards for you today, and feel free to let me know if these messages resonate with you too. And so I got the cards of justice and fear. So it's kind of like with these 2 messages, Mandy, for you, the project that you want to, that you have going on for yourself today. It's just like when it comes to with justice, just really making things right to when it comes to your projects. Also, just really, being open to just, get things started with your projects to whatever that you want to do for yourself, for your channel, for your music career, and just like for anything in general too, just really making things right for yourself too, when it comes to bringing that justice in for yourself, and especially being open to doing that in a very powerful way as well when it comes to this card, and just really taking action to really just conquer those fears too, when it comes to this powerful message here. That's all about, conquering your fears and facing your fears with strength and really taking action with that as well. And so as you are taking that step to, going outside your comfort zone when it comes to going to pursuing those projects that you want to set for yourself, just don't be afraid to just, go for it, and just really go for it when it comes to your projects, to anything that you want to set for yourself for this year too, and wherever that may be as well. And just really, go for it, facing your fears head on, and just really being confident, just taking action to, be outside your comfort zone, and just really, putting your foot forward when it comes to conquering your fears, when it comes to any kind of projects that you want to, that you have in mind too, and just really taking action to do that, you know. And so, yeah, speaking your truth too. So yeah, definitely don't be afraid to speak your truth also, wherever that may be, how you take from these cards as well, Mandy. It's just like don't be afraid to just really making things right for yourself too, to wherever that your goals that you want to set for yourself when it comes to this message right here too, from this beautiful, powerful goddess here with Matt or Mott, if I'm not mistaken, too, if I'm saying this name correctly, just really making things right for yourself when it comes to any kind of situation or goals that you want to set for yourself. And don't be afraid to conquer your fears too when it comes to those projects. Just really going outside your comfort zone and really taking action to do that in a very powerful way when it comes to those goals that you are setting for yourself with any kind of project that you have something planned in mind as well. So if these messages resonate with you too, Mandy, or with anyone who resonated with these messages too, feel free to comment at any time as well. And much love to you, Mandy. And let's see. Let's see. Okay, Nana Banana wants a card too. I got you. And hello to Teresa K. Good to see you, Teresa K. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Hopefully everything is well with you too, Teresa. And yeah, much love. And I'm going to Google the planet Vulcan too on Google. See what Keith is saying too about that, which is interesting. Most interesting. So yes, indeed. Cool. You want to read the book Spare by Prince Harry and give my take and read it. Cool. Good stuff, Mandy. Go for it. That's awesome. Feel free to share any updates, what you learned from that book too. So cool stuff. Cool stuff. All right, Nana Banana. She needs a card today. Okay, I'm gonna pull a goddess card for you, my friend. Shuffle these cards first and see what we got for you. All right, let's see what we got for Nana Banana. Okay, Nana Banana. I'm sensing that you're feeling very relaxed. You just want like a message for today too. But I just feel like you just like want some clarity for yourself too when it comes to what you experienced lately as well. If that resonates with you too, Nana Banana, feel free to comment. But I really do sense some very calming, grounding energy for you too. I'm just gonna pull a card for you as well. Oh yeah, definitely. Deaf Spirit always, talks with me too when I pull cards and connecting with you guys too. It's really amazing. People talk with spirit differently. With me, I just feel it and I explain it too in a very honest way. And I always pull it with my cards too. But I really do feel like you want some clarity for yourself, Nana Banana, and I feel like you want some peace from what you experienced from your cruise trip too. You probably had a good time too with your family, but I know you probably want some peace for yourself right now too. So it's kind of like, when it comes to peace, like you just want some, peace for yourself. You just want to just relax, chill, and just really, have that kind of chill day today too, or just like a chill kind of week for yourself to where you can just, enjoy those peaceful moments for yourself, and especially right now too, from your adventures with your family too. I know that with family, things could be intense, both good and bad, but it's kind of like, when you come back from your trip, you just want some peace for yourself. And I sense that you want to create that for yourself and really just being open to creating that kind of peace for yourself too, in ways that's very fulfilling for yourself. So it's kind of like, if you want to just relax and just do something very simple and easy for yourself for this week, just really being open to doing that. And how you do that also when it comes to bringing that peace towards yourself too, just really putting your own spin to it as well. And especially, with family too, it's like, hey, I want some peace for myself and family. I love you, but hey, mama needs some time for herself. It's like, hey, I need my peaceful moments, read a book, take a long, bubbly bath too, or that floats your boat, Nana Nana. And so it's kind of like, you just really want some peaceful moments for yourself right now to really just recharge your batteries and to really just find that clarity for yourself and really just being open to doing that too. And it's really being open to doing that in a very, very powerful way too, especially from this beautiful, beautiful message from the white buffalo woman. So it's really peaceful, very, very, you know, grounding too, because it's kind of like, with the Native American deities too, they're very powerful and very, spiritual and grounding. So like for you, just really being open to bring that peaceful clarity towards yourself for this week, and how you do that too really is up to you. So I'm glad this card resonates with you, Nana Biana, and especially for anyone who is watching this too. If this resonates with you guys, also feel free to comment at any time. And much love to you as well, Nana Biana. And so, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad it resonated with you too. So, if when it comes to bringing that peace towards ourselves to find that clarity, it's like, I love you. We had a fun time, but Mama needs some me time for herself for this week. So, just really being open to creating that for yourself. Nina Banana. And much love to you. So beautiful imagery too from the white buffalo woman too. Very, very grounding. So as you see, the man right there is just very grounded, and it's a beautiful imagery too. Just really looking at it. So beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. What's up, Clarence? Good to see you, bro. What's good, my man? Thank you for being here too, Clarence. What's good? What's good? What's good? Thank you for being here, Clarence. Hopefully you are doing that as well. And hopefully you're taking care of yourself and staying safe out there in California too, and wherever you are in the world too. But it's good to see you, Clarence, and hopefully you are doing well also. So if anyone wants a message too, if you guys want me to do a reading for you, pull some cards for you, etc., feel free to post your questions in the chat too. So yes, indeed. What's up, Kiba? Good to see you. What's good, Kiba? Good to see you. Hopefully, you and Marsha are doing well as also. I'm just pulling cards for people, talking about astrology, self care, all that beautiful stuff too. And so, if you want a message for today, Kiba, or if you want me to post some cards for you, feel free to post your question at any time as well. And I will definitely will do that. So, no, it's Nina Banana saying, thanks for clarifying. Before the cruise, I asked for a divorce. Oh, wow. After 38 years, the cruise has clarified a lot for me. I still crave that peace and want a divorce, but I'm not. Oh, shoot. Wow. Oh, wow. That's powerful. So, thanks for sharing that too. I know that wasn't easy. And I know I understand when it comes to divorce. I mean, I think I'm the wrong person to ask because I haven't been in a relationship for the last I say like 3 years, but I understand. I understand when it comes to people splitting and just going their own way. It's just like it's like I understand that too. So my heart goes out to you too. I know that it probably wasn't the easiest decision, but I get it because my parents split too, but they came back for the sake of us. But I'm glad that cruise kind of brought you some clarity that you needed to get for yourself, and to really just to not make you feel so bitter too. So thank you for sharing that too, Nana B Nana. No judgment from my part. I just really want to emphasize with you too. Well, I'm glad the card that I pulled for you was very helpful as well. So wherever chapter that you're creating for yourself too, I just know that you have my support on that as well. So yeah, condolences to the California shooting that happened in I think it happened in an area too, I think it's Modiso. So I know and shout out to Michelle Shining Light Terrell. She kind of let me know if I was okay because the place that the shooting happened was an hour away from me, but I don't think I ever go to that area as much. So it's kind of like my prayers go out to the people who were affected from that California shooting out there recently. And thank you for saying prayers and condolences to the people who were affected by that as well, Kiba. I appreciate you for you know sending your condolences to that as well. And okay, Kiba, I got. Wait, did I? Message of the day. Okay, Kiba, I got you. So Kiba is next. Oh, anytime, Nana Banana. You're always welcome to open up too. So this is a judge space for anyone to just really just really express themselves, to just share what they want to share too, respectfully at your own comfort zone. And much love to you too. My heart goes out to anyone who's going through any kind of challenges out there as well. So Kiba, message for her today. All right, Kiba, I got you. Let's see. Kiba. I'm gonna use the same deck, the Goddess card deck for her. I'm gonna use it for Kiba. Let's see. I'm sensing that for you, Kiba, you want to explore something too. It's like you want to. I know you have some goals in mind, but I feel like you want to explore something right now too. If that makes any sense to you right now, I'm just really getting that feeling. Feel free to comment if that resonates with you too. So let's pull a card just to, for you today too. I do sense that you want to explore something for yourself, like a goal in mind. And feel free to comment if that resonates with you too, Kiba. Okay. All right, Kiba. I have an interesting message for you too. And I really do sense that you want to explore something and just really, when it comes to any kind of goals that you want to set for yourself, and just like being open to playing with that, also just really bringing that creative fun back to any kind of goals that you want to set for yourself and for your own routine as well. Just really being open to bringing that creative fun back into your life, also, especially for your own routine as well, when it comes to any kind of goals that you want to set for yourself. So it's kind of like, if you want to explore when it comes to any kind of goals that you want to set for yourself, or any ideas that you want to just explore, also, just really having fun with that, also, just really playing around with that in a very from a healthy space as well, and just really being open to play and just really bringing that creative fun into your routine too, your self-care routine, your spiritual routine, into your routine in general too, just to bring that fun back towards you, to really just explore any kind of goals that you have set for yourself, and just really being open to exploring that, having fun with it too, bringing that creative and fun energy back for yourself too. So if this message resonates with you and to anyone who is watching this, also feel free to comment at any time. So I appreciate you too. So Kiva says it wants to explore to relocate, get enrolled, hopefully in 2020. Okay, yeah. So really do sense that you really want to just play around and just really want to do some stuff for yourself too. So I'm glad this card was helpful too. So yes, indeed. Jesus goal spiritual well-being to the light. Oh yeah, for sure. Cool stuff. Goal spiritual well-being into the light and in prayer. Yeah, definitely. Just really bringing that creative, fun energy towards any goals that you want to set for yourself, and just really playing with that and having fun with that too. To any kind of goals that you want, the goals you have in mind for 2023. So wherever that you have planned, Kiba, just go for it and just really having fun with that too. Just when it comes to just relocating and exploring too, and wherever that you have planned too, just really having fun with that when it comes to 2023. Yeah, much love to you, Kiba. Good stuff. I'm rooting for you too. So, yes, indeed. Hey, Scorpio lady, good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. May I get him? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. Of course, definitely. You'll get a message for sure. Definitely, Scorpio lady, good to see you. Hopefully your day is going well wherever you are in the world too. And much love to you, Scorpio lady. Thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome. And hopefully things are doing good for you too. And yes, Happy New Year to you as well. And to anyone who is listening to, Happy Lunar Year, Happy Year of the Rabbit to anyone who is listening to. I know the Lunar Year is the Year of the Rabbit, so Happy Year of the Rabbit to anyone who is listening. Happy New Year to anyone who is listening to this also, and much love to you guys. Hmm. Hmm. So, Scorpio lady. Let me feel Scorpio. Hmm. So I'm just sensing with your question, Scorpio lady. I'm just really feeling a little anxious. So I feel like I'm wondering if you've been, want to pursue stuff, or if you've been anxious about certain things that you want to set for 2023, or for the new year too, or just with anything if that resonates with you too. Feel free to comment at any time if I'm correct about that. If I'm not correct about that, feel free to let me know. I'm just really sensing some little bit of anxiousness, but it's not like you're nervous about something. It's like you want to just like want to pursue stuff. You want to set some goals too. So I know, especially with the new moon in Pisces too, it's just like that's like a powerful time for us to connect to our creativity too. Oh, you're just having some family issues? Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's probably when I sense a little bit of anxiousness too. So I'm not sure what's going on in your family, but my heart goes out to you, Scorpio lady. I'll pull a card for you too, just to help you out with that. I really do sense some anxiousness though. It's like, I feel like you're just jumpy a little bit too, in ways, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong about that, feel free to let me know, Scorpio lady. Because I don't want to assume anything. I'm just sensing it too. You just feel like you receive a lot of jealousy. It's like people are trying to like throw salt at you, or just making you feel jealous about certain things too. Scorpio lady. Seems like people are. Hmm. Just sorry for being so quiet. I just really talking with you, Scorpio. I just feel like some people are just trying to throw salt at you for being who you are. If that makes any sense. So it's kind of like the message that I have for you is just like when it comes to contentment, and this card just flew out for you too, if that resonates with you as well. So when it comes to contentment, it's all about when it comes to gratitude. I know that's probably like a hard thing just to kind of like break down too in our minds, but if we just look at it from an open perspective when it comes to contentment, and just really being grateful for what we have to, and just like when it comes to this message, it's just like a powerful way for you to just really being open to being grateful for what we have and to who we are as a person. So it's kind of like, if people are just throwing shade at you or just being jealous for any kind of reasons too, it's kind of like that's their energy, not yours. Cause kind of like, I really do sense that you're a very creative and grounded person. It's just like, when it comes to just saying with other people being jealous of you for certain reasons, that's their problems, not yours. It's like, you don't have to deal with that kind of like with energy too, and just really being grateful that you're not that kind of person to where you're just you're not jealous of someone else for being who they are, or etc. It's just like someone's being jealous at you, it's like, you could just send love their way, but you don't have to take that kind of mess from anyone too. So just like, in your own routine, at any time, and if you're open to this too, just really just bringing that gratitude towards yourself too, to where you can just appreciate yourself in a very powerful way, to know that you are a unique person, and you just just really just being grateful that being who you are as a grounded and very powerful person, to where you can just stay in your power, and just really just being connecting with that too. So yeah, it does remind you of the Empress card, doesn't it? Which is like the Empress is very, very, very powerful too. And just like really embracing that for yourself, Scorpio lady, just when it comes to who you are as a person, and just really connecting with that too, just when it comes to contentment, and just really when it comes to, with gratitude, and just really, being grateful for who you are as a person, to where you can just being with that Empress energy too, and just being proud of who you are, and just really being grateful for who you are too, to where you can just appreciate that grounded and powerful person that you are too. And hopefully that message was helpful and it resonated with you too, Scorpio lady, when it comes to your card for today as well. When it comes to contentment, so it's kind of like, how you break this down, especially with the goddess of Hathor here too. It looks like she's pregnant, but it's just kind of like she's holding her belly, like she's really grateful for just like to who she is as a person too, and just really, connect, just being open to connect with that kind of energy in your own way too, Scorpio lady. So it's kind of like, if people are jealous of you, that's their problems, not yours. And it's just like, just really appreciating being who you are as a person, and just really just really being grateful for who you are, and just really, continue to be who you are as a person too, to where you can just really stay connected to your power, and just really, being grateful of that also. So if that resonated with you too, um, Scorpio lady, feel free to comment. And much love to you. Sure, JR. What's up, JR? Good to see you. Yes, you'll get an energy reading for sure. And oh, you're welcome anytime. Thank you for being here too. So thank you, thank you. And so before I get to JR, Nana says, I'm sorry I missed the name of the deck. Is if you said it, can you tell me the name of it? Oh, do you mean the deck that I was using for you? I could post them. I could show you what the deck looks like too. So the decks that I'm using for today, the one I'm using too is called the Goddesses and Sirens deck by Stacey DeMarco. And if when it comes to the this deck too from Stacey DeMarco, is really connected to the divine feminine energies, like with Gaia and Aphrodite and Lilith, and so much more too from different cultures. It's a really, really powerful deck to help anyone to connect with their divine feminine energies from different cultures. And the other one too that I'm using also is the gods and titans. This is really connected to the divine masculine energies too, like with Ra and Zeus and uh, uh, who else? Thor too. I think I said Thor and Odin. So yeah, I'll definitely will post some links to the decks right now if you're interested in purchasing it for yourself or just taking a look. So give me a second here to get the links to the decks. Oh wait a second. Let me see if I can find those decks for you. And so, all right, cool. Found it. Here we go. Let me see if I can post a link into the chat. Yeah, they're beautiful cards for sure, Nana Banana. And if you guys ever want to purchase these decks for yourself, I'll post a link to it. So, like, especially because I'm an Amazon associate, if you guys want to purchase this deck, I post a link to it. That helps me as a Amazon associate. And hey, it's like, whether you are just want to put it on your list, or if you want to get it now for yourself at any time, it's a really beautiful deck to have, especially if you love oracle cards and you want to connect to the divine feminine energies. with this deck too. And I'll also post a link to the Gods and Titans deck too, if you guys are open to getting that deck for yourself too. So let me see if I can find that one. There it is. And here we go. There we go. I'm going to post that one too. So there we go. There is the Gods and Titans deck too. So if you guys want to connect to the divine masculine energies too, when it comes to having this deck for your Oracle and Tarot deck collections, I just highly recommend it too for anyone who loves Oracle cards and wants to connect with the divine masculine and feminine energies too. So good stuff, guys. Those are the links to the decks. So if you want to check them out at any time, feel free to do so. And JR wants an energy reading too, so I got you. So let me see. 2, 3, 4. There we go. I got an energy reading. All right, energy reading for JR. Shout out to you, JR. Hopefully you're doing well. Having a good day so far. And let's see what I have for you. JR. I just feel like he wants some answers to some things too. Like when it comes to, I'm not sure what's going on with you, JR. I'm not trying to guess, but I just really sense that he wants some answers to some things. If that resonates with you, JR, feel free to do so. If not, if it doesn't resonate, hey, that's cool too. I'm just really sensing that right now. I'm gonna pull 2 cards for you as well. So let's see here. Oh, you're welcome, Scorpio lady. Anytime. Anytime. So let's see. Let's see what we have here. So let's see. Here, what can she do to take action? All right, let's really do feel like he wants some answers to some things. Let me pull another card for you if that resonates. So let's see. Okay. So JR, I got some powerful cards for you from the 2 decks that I'm using, and feel free to comment if any of these messages resonate with you too. So I got the cards of strategy and love. So it's kind of like with Athena and Eros here. These are really kind of Greek mythology kind of deities here too. But when it comes to like with strategy too, especially with Athena too, like the owl represents like wisdom too, and knowledge, and just really when it comes to anything that you want answers to, that you want to have answers to as well, when it comes to for your own energy too, and especially when it comes to your own routine, your spiritual journey, just really making a plan of some sorts too, just when it comes to um, really creating a strategy of that as well, just when it comes to getting the answers for yourself, and just like how you create that kind of strategy when it comes to just really tapping into that, when it comes to your mind, and just really exploring how you can really just really seeking those answers out to wherever that you're seeking to, when it comes to with anything, and just really making a strategy of some sorts too when it comes to this powerful message here, and just really taking action to do things out of love too, just when it comes to that as well. Just really practicing and doing things out of love from a healthy space as well when it comes to arrows. So whatever that you want to, do for yourself when it comes to your own energy, just really making a plan of some sorts when it comes to just with anything too, just like writing a list down or just writing in a journal or just even making a video too, respectfully, wherever that floats your boat. uh, And especially how it helps you to making a strategy or plan of some sorts, especially when you're tapping into your mind from a healthy space. And just like, doing things out of love too, just when it comes to love for yourself, for your environment, and just really doing that from a healthy space. So just doing anything that out of love and really just taking action with that to really help support your energy and really just getting some answers for yourself too. Just really doing that in a very, very powerful way and really doing that, you know, putting your own spin to it as well. So especially from Athena and Eros, which is really cool. Really cute gods that are just, full effect with these cards. But for you, JR, just hopefully when it comes to these cards, just really making a plan of some sorts when it comes to the answers that you're seeking to, when it comes to any answers that you're seeking as well, when it comes to making a strategy of some sorts and just really taking action to do anything out of love too. So whether it's like any activities or just when it comes to any kind of plans that you set for yourself too, just after you make that plan for yourself and just really doing things out of love from a healthy space. And so if that resonates with you, JR, and feel free to comment at any time, whether you're watching this live or watching the replay. And much love to you. Hey, Marcia, good to see you. I was talking about Kiba earlier, and we just mentioned you as well. So big shout out to you, Marcia. Hopefully you are doing well also. And much love to you too. And Samantha, of course, you could get a reading too. So definitely, 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 I got you. Oh, you're welcome, JR. Anytime. Hopefully those cards were helpful too. So just really make kind of plans of some sorts to do things out of love for yourself when it comes to any answers that you're seeking. When it comes to the cards that I share too, especially you know, from Athena and Eros too. So really, really beautiful cards here as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. Ooh, all that talking make my throat dry. So give me a second here, Samantha. Ooh, cheers. Cheers to all you guys. Got all my snacks here today. So definitely, definitely. I'm in that mood to throw some cards and do some meditations with you guys too. So definitely Samantha. A message for her. Oh, you're helping your sister out, Marcia? Cool. Shout out to your sister and your family too. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, that drink is pretty good actually. If you guys like ever been to, I don't know if there's like a Sprouts in your area, wherever you guys live in like in the West Coast. These are like a mushroom elixir drinks, and it's kind of like it helps you with your immune system. So if you guys are have a taste for like say like cola or soda in a healthy way too, it's like a healthy substitute when it comes to like say with cola or root beer, and it's kind of like a mushroom elixir because it's has like the reishi, chaga, and turkey tail mushrooms. So it's a really good like a healthy drink to have, and it's made by the same company who makes those kombuchas as well. So mushroom elixir, really good for your immune system as well. So it keeps you healthy and really making you feel good too. So you don't have to, if you're drinking a soda, you don't have to feel like you're drinking something bad. You feel kind of weird. Cool, Marcia. Yeah, these sell them at Sprouts too. So if you want to check out your local Sprouts store for anyone who is listening, feel free to check them out. These drinks are pretty bomb. Just from my recommendation too, if that floats your boat. So definitely. But going back to you, Samantha, let me see if I can tap into your energy. Samantha. 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 I feel like you want some clarity for yourself, Samantha, if that resonates with you. It's just like clarity, just like, for today too, just to help you feel a bit more better. I know I'm not sure what's going on with you, but I just feel like you want some clarity for yourself for today. Just, something to help you to take your mind off things and to really make you feel at ease. So if that resonates with you, Samantha, feel free to let me know if that resonates with you or not. But that's what I'm sensing right now. Oh, cool. You're getting some new cards, Mandy? What kind of cards you getting? If you want to share that in the chat. Yeah, the drink is definitely good, Marcia. Definitely recommended. Okay, that's a flipper right there. Let's see if I could pull for you with this one. There's Samantha. The card you are using. You mean the deck that I'm using, Mandy? Is that what you're talking about? You're getting that deck that I'm using? Is that what you're saying? I'm kind of confused on that part. I'm going to pull some cards for Samantha. Like she needs some clarity. Let's see. I get you. You're saying you're rushing your growth basically, and you realize it can't be rushed. I get you. I mean, sometimes like if you just like you feel like you need to rush your growth, it's kind of like I totally get that, and it's just like I know and I understand where you're coming from with that too, because it's like you want to be in a better place than you were before, and you're anxious to do that. I totally understand that. Yeah, I totally get that. I totally get that too, Samantha, when it comes to that as well. So, and so, like, I have two cards for you, Samantha. If any of these messages resonate with you, you're more than welcome to comment at any time. So, I got the two cards of irresistibility and support too for you too. So, when it comes to these two messages for you, Samantha, feel free to comment if any of these messages resonate with you too. And I'm going to share what these cards mean for you too. So when it comes to irresistibility, when it comes to, with this message for you, Samantha, and just really appreciate and just really being open to appreciating the most beautiful aspects about yourself too, when it comes to your own kind of journey as well. And just like don't be afraid to just like, to appreciate the most beautiful aspects of yourself and just really going at your own flow too when it comes to that, not rushing it without having to just how what's the word I say with rushing, but just like really appreciating that in a very powerful way. Just to appreciating the most beautiful aspects of yourself, not just physically, but also emotionally and mentally. Also, when it comes to irresistibility too, from Freya, with this Norse mythology, you know, um, message here too, and just like appreciating the most beautiful aspects of ourselves and really being open to doing that and not rushing it too. Just really, going with the flow and really just appreciating the most beautiful aspects of yourself too when it comes to this message, Samantha. And just really, not being afraid to just really asking for help too. So if you just need help to just saying, just like, to really just appreciating the most beautiful aspects of yourself when it comes to, taking asking for support too when it comes to this message right here and taking action with that from your friends, your sisterhood, anyone who really resonates and who loves you dearly too, friends and family, so on and so forth. Or if you want to do that for yourself also, just really being open to appreciating the most beautiful aspects of ourselves, not rushing it, and just really putting your own spin to it as well when it comes to this message right here from Freya, all about irresistibility, the most beautiful aspects of ourselves, not just like physically. There's nothing wrong with physical beauty, but there's more to it than just that. There's also emotional beauty and mental beauty as well too, and just really not being afraid and not just being the rush to just doing that for yourself too. Just really, like you said, being patient with yourself, but also just really being patient with yourself to where you can just love yourself from a very, easygoing kind of pace too, if that makes any sense. So just really, going at your own pace at your own time to just really appreciating the most beautiful aspects of yourself too when it comes to this message. And just like don't be afraid for just really asking for some support also when it comes to just, taking action to getting that support. If you like want to support yourself, that's good. And it's like how you support yourself when it comes to just asking for support from your friends, your girlfriends, your family, whoever that loves you, to just really asking for support to just from a very, very, very healthy space as well, and just really taking action with that as well from a healthy space to really getting that powerful support to help you to really appreciating the most beautiful aspects of yourself too in your own journey, and just really going at your own pace at your own time. You don't even have to rush it per se too. So if that resonated with you too, as well, um, um, if that resonated with you too, Samantha, feel free to comment at any time also. So yeah, beautiful stuff here. All about irresistibility, just appreciating the most beautiful aspects of ourselves. Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. And just really asking for that support too, just like, like having that support system when it comes to your friends and family and to anyone who really appreciates us too from a healthy space. It's always good to take action to just really getting that support from people who care about us as well. So if that resonated with you, Samantha, feel free to comment at any time. And Randy says, Samantha, if you try to rush, all you do is resist the flow. Just gotta, yeah, go with the flow fiercely. Yeah, just kind of like what this message is saying too. Just really just go with the flow fiercely, not rushing it. Just really appreciating those beautiful aspects of yourself too, Samantha. Just really going at your own pace at your own time, and just really getting that support also from people who care about you as well, or and especially for yourself too. And Freya is bold, daring, and adventurous. Yeah, definitely. So true, Amanda. I mean, Mandy. Yeah, Freya is definitely that person. She is a badass. Especially with her sword on her left side and her armor too. That's like protection per se too. It's like she's a badass, and you want to mess with her too. So definitely, definitely. And JR says, Jay, I just want to let you know times when I can't sleep or I'm anxious, just listen to your sound bowl and Reiki videos. Oh, times when times when I can't sleep. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm glad those Reiki videos and sound bowls were very helpful for you too, JR. So glad that those Reiki videos were really helpful, and there's going to be more soon coming as well. So I'm glad those help videos were helpful for you, especially if you have trouble sleeping or just need to just relax. I mean, those are the purposes of the Reiki and sound bowl videos too, especially the meditations. So I'm glad that they were helpful for you too, JR. And there's going to be one too in this live stream. So definitely, if you guys are open to just like a sound bowl, quick meditation, I'm gonna throw some Reiki in there always. So when it comes to that, and especially to help you guys feel more relaxed and bring more clarity too. Hey, I'm all in for that too. But glad those videos were helpful too when it comes to those sound bowl meditations. And Samantha, thank you. Yes, going. Yeah, just going with the flow too. Appreciating the most beautiful aspects of yourself too, Samantha, with this card as well for your own spiritual and self care routine. And it's for your own growth in general. And just really, don't be afraid to take action to get some support from people who care about you as well. And really just doing that in your own way as well. So beautiful, beautiful cards here for you, Samantha, and especially for anyone who resonates with these messages also. Feel free to comment at any time if these messages resonate with you as well. And much love to you, Samantha. We'll check them out. Cool, cool. Please do, Scorpio Lady. Please do. And so, since I don't see any other questions, I think I got to all the readings. So I did a lot of readings pretty quick. So I'm just gonna take a swig of my drink. I will be right back. But then after that, we're gonna do like a quick meditation, and then I'm gonna pull some cards for the collective too. So if you guys want to, experience that also, feel free to get yourselves relaxed, comfortable, get into your favorite blankets, neck pillows to make yourself feel comfortable on your chair, on your bed, or in your garden too if you're out in nature. And I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. So I'll be right back. Welcome to your meditation practice. Feel free to get comfortable, get your favorite blankets, your drinks, your comforters, whatever that feels comfortable for you during your meditation practice at this time. And just really coming from a place of stillness and relaxation to really come to a place of stillness just to help us to connect with ourselves in this moment, to really ground our energy, and to really just set a beautiful intention for yourself today. So, whichever intention that you want to set for yourself to help you bring that clarity towards any places that really need it, from your head to your heart to any part of your body, just really come to a place of stillness, whether you're sitting on your chair or you're sitting in your garden or on your bed laying down. Just really come to that comfortable place of stillness. Keep bringing our eye, closing our eyes when we feel comfortable enough to come to that place of stillness and just really connect with your breath in your own way also. And the importance of breath work is just really to really connect with your breath in your own way, to just go with the flow of your own breath by simply taking that deep inhale. When you are taking that deep breath in, just feeling yourself expanding and rising at the same time, feeling your solar plexus, your heart, your throat rise and expand at the same time. And when you're ready to let go, just simply exhaling the breath out through the mouth or through the nose, whichever that feels comfortable for you. And just really going at your own pace, not your own time, just connecting with your breath and just really letting the breath flow naturally as it is without having to go at a certain pace or just be a certain way. Just really let it go with the flow, allowing the breath to just do what it naturally does for your own body, for yourself. And just really set that beautiful and powerful intention for yourself today, wherever that may be. And just really connect with that, going on that deep, deep journey of self exploration for your own self care routine. And go to a place that really feels comfortable for you. And as we are continuing to connect with our breath and just really letting the breath flow naturally to where we can just letting the breath flow naturally as it is, as we are taking a deep breath in with the inhale, and then simply let all of that go with the exhale, just to release anything that's no longer needed with the exhale, surrendering that to the earth, letting that go to the universe, and just really doing that in a very, very powerful way, putting your own spin to it, letting the breath flow naturally as it is, and just really doing that in your own way as well to really bring that clarity for yourself today. And which intention that you want to set for yourself is yours alone. And just really set that for yourself in a very powerful way. your intention alone that you want to set for yourself to bring that clarity towards your heart, your mind, and your whole body. Just really connect with that in your own way. Just really experiencing that and feeling that as you are taking that deep breath in with the inhale, just really allowing that breath to fill you up with new places, with new energy, to really just bring that clarity for yourself towards your mind, towards your throat, towards your heart, towards any part of the body. And when you want to just release all that heaviness go, just releasing the breath out and just really exhaling the breath out through the mouth or through the nose, whichever that feels comfortable for you. And just really exploring that and going at your own pace and at your own time. as we are continuing to connect with our breath and setting a powerful intention for ourselves today. Just taking the time right now as you are letting the breath flow naturally and just breathing in that new intention that you want to set for yourself, bringing that towards those places that really need that clarity, towards your heart, your throat, your mind, your shoulders, your feet, wherever that really needs that intention, and just really breathing that in, feeling it, exploring it the best way that you can. Breathing that in, and when you want to let go and to release anything that no longer resonates with you, just exhaling the breath out through the mouth or through the nose, whichever that feels comfortable for you. Just going with the flow and just really breathing in that new intention, bringing it towards you to anywhere that really needs it, and simply let go of anything that no longer resonates with us that you want to just release and let go with the exhale. Just surrendering that to the universe, to the earth, and just really letting that go the best way that we can. And when you're finished, you can just come back and bring your awareness towards yourself and just really thank yourself for taking the time to, to really take some time for yourself to just check in with yourself and to set a powerful intention for yourself today. And just always know that you have the power to practice this beautiful form of self care at any time in our lives. So, whether you're out and about at home or if you're out and about in your community, also, just always know that we have the power to practice this beautiful form of self care at any time to connect with our own breath, to set a powerful intention for ourselves, to allow the breath to flow naturally while we taking a deep breath in and just releasing anything that no longer resonates with us with the exhale. Just letting all that heaviness and worry go with the exhale, letting let go of anything that no longer resonates with us. And when you are finished, let's bring some our awareness back into our body by just stretching out our fingers and toes and legs. If you need to, just stretch out our legs, give our arms and legs a good crack, snap, or pop. If you need to, just stretch out your body, stand up and shake, give your body a good shake. If you have to twerk it out, stretch it out, feel free to do that at any time. And when you're ready, you can come back and open your eyes. So hopefully that meditation was a little bit helpful. Sorry if that took a little longer than it should, but I was trying to make it short as possible. But if you guys enjoyed that also, it made you feel more relaxed just to help you to set that beautiful intention for yourself today too. Feel free to comment at any time if you're watching this live on the replay. If you're, if you're watching this live or you're watching a replay too, feel free to comment at any time of how this meditation has been helpful for you too. If it's been helpful, if it is, did it help, did it not? Feel free to comment at any time. And much love to all you guys who are popping in too. So hello to Linda Sandoval. What's up? What's up? Good to see you. And hello to PD Connects. Good to see you also, PD. So thank you all you guys for being here. And also Jan Breck, also good to see you also. To especially my Australian peeps down under. So shout out to Jan Breck, PD, and Linda Sandoval. Thank you guys for popping in and showing support too. Especially, for anyone too who is listening and enjoying the meditations and the cards that I'm pulling for people too. So right now I'm gonna pull some cards for the collective. For those who missed getting the reading from me too, I'm gonna pull some cards for anyone who is watching this too. So if you missed getting the reading from me too, look no further. I'm gonna pull some cards for you guys also for the collective. And yes, much love to all you guys. And JR says it was perfect. Oh, I'm glad it was perfect for you. Cool for you, JR. Glad it was helpful. So thank you for anyone who is still here too. And I understand if you guys have to go take care of business and all that, but you're always welcome to watch the replay of this live stream if you want to listen to this meditation, or if you guys want to check out my latest meditation video. Also, I'm gonna make another one too for the month of February. So might make it and post it. It's coming up soon. And much love to you guys. But right now, I'm going to pull some cards for the collective for those who missed getting the reading from me too. So, let's see what we have for the collective. I'm sorry that you're having a rough time, Linda. I'm going to send some love your way too, especially some Reiki your way too, if you're open to that. So I'm sorry that you're having a hard time, my friend. Okay, so messages for the collective today too. So okay, so much love to anyone who is here, and especially sending some love and energy towards to anyone who is going through those powerful times out there too. So I'm going to send some Reiki, more Reiki towards anyone who is open to it as well. It's going to really draw the Choku symbol too. So I'm just going to draw this symbol to anyone who is going through those challenges out there. So it's really activating the Choku, giving that powerful symbol here. Just can really set that intention for anyone who is listening, and just really giving this energy towards anyone who truly needs it. Just sending that towards anyone who really needs it. Just letting it all go. May this energy benefit to anyone who really needs it at this time, who are going through any kind of challenges. May the symbol give them the strength it needs to stay strong and healthy. And just like the two cards that I have for the collective, just for anyone who is listening to this also, I got the cards of individualization and abundance. So these two cards are very, very kind of like powerful motivators too, just for anyone who is watching this live and watching a replay of this live stream. It's just like, don't be afraid to just really connect to your own identity and really connecting with your own independence in a very, very powerful way, especially from this message here too with Artemis in the picture. So it's kind of like to connecting to your own identity, your own individualization too. Just really being open to just really connecting to your own identity, how you can identify yourself, whether you're a man, if you're a woman who's watching this, how you identify yourself when it comes to your own identity alone, and really just connecting with that. Also, just really being open to exploring that, to really just connecting to your own identity in your very powerful way too, when it comes to this message right here as well. And just don't be afraid to just really to allow you to take action to grow in your own way too. Just when it comes to this message from the green man here too, as you see here too, there's flowers growing around him too. That really represents, growth. And just really when it comes to growth, just really growing in your own way too, just really taking action to really just blossom in your own way as well. Just when it comes to connecting to your own abundance, just really allow yourself to bloom and blossom in your own way as well, especially when you're connecting to your own identity as well. And it's kind of like with these two cards together, it's just really just like being open to connect with your own identity and just really grow and blossom in your own way too. Just really powerful messages for anyone who is listening is just to really blossom in your own way too, especially when you're how you identify yourself when it comes to the first message here too by Artemis, and especially when it comes to with individualization and how you just identify yourself when it comes to being a man or being a woman. Just really being open to connect with your identity, to who you truly are as well as a human being, as a person. And just don't be afraid to connect with that as well when it comes to this badass message here, the first one. And just really taking action to just blossom in your own way as well, just when it comes to with your own creative energy, with your goals, and just like for yourself, especially. And just really, just taking action to just really blossom in your own way as well, to really connect with your own abundance. And how you do that is yours alone. So don't be afraid of who you are when it comes to connecting with your own identity, and just really taking action to just blossom and grow in your own way too, with your own abundance. Just really, really connect with that in a very powerful way for anyone who is watching this, whether you're a man, if you're a woman, if you're straight, if you're gay, etc. And so, what's up, Christian? Good to see you. What's good? What's good? What's good? Hopefully, you are doing well. Hopefully, you love the cards that I pulled for people as well. And thank you for being here as well. Much love to all you new people, recent loyal subscribers, locals who coming in here too. And Mandy says, love the way you read those cards. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I've been using this. I have so many decks, but recently I've been using these decks too. So I might rotate, the decks that I have too, just really getting the feel of them. So lately I've been using these two decks also with the goddesses and sirens deck, and just with the gods and titans decks too. So when it comes to these messages right here as well, I love using these decks, especially in my own live streams. If I'm connecting, doing a live stream with another content creator, or I'm just by myself, I love using the Oracle decks and Tarot decks too. So wherever that floats my boat, I'm just going to use those cards too. And I'm grateful for what I have when it comes to my Oracle and Tarot decks, because I don't need any more. So I'm really cool with that. But I love using these decks for people and help bring clarity towards them too when it comes to these powerful messages. And so, yes, you are a badass, Mindy. Just never forget that. Exactly. Just how you identify yourself. Yeah, connect with that, especially for anyone who is, listening too. Just really being open to connect with how you identify yourself. So, you feel like you're a badass, just really connect with that. If you feel like you're a very sensual person, just really connect with that. Wherever that floats your boat when it comes to how you identify yourself when it comes to this message right here. And just really don't be afraid to just, to really blossom and grow in your own way too. And just really taking action with that when it comes to just with abundance, and how you blossom and grow in your own way to connect with your abundance is yours alone. So how you identify yourself and how you grow, just really doing that in your own way too for the collective. and just really connect with that in a very, very powerful way and putting your own spin to it too. So powerful messages for the collective too. And hello, Beverly S. Good to see you. She says, "Hey Jay, caught your live. See, you've been on for a while." Yes, I have. Went over an hour. Usually my goal is an hour, but sometimes I go 2 hours, and it's cool. I'm not tired, and I'm just got so much energy today because I've been resting. So it's always good to see you, Beverly. And same to everyone in the chat room too. And Mandy says, "I just ordered." Oh, you ordered those cards from Amazon? Cool. Cool stuff, Mandy. These are really cool decks to have also. So especially with the goddesses and sirens and, with the gods and titans too. So really cool decks also, whichever ones that you ordered, Mandy. Really cool decks to have by Stacy DeMarco. And shout out to her too. So cool stuff. Cool stuff. Oh yeah, guy, come and join me. I'll tell you how it really is. Cool. So shout out to Mandy. If you guys want to check out her channel, feel free to do so. So you guys have a link to her channel. Feel free to, check out Mandy, and to anyone who is, doing powerful things out there as well. So big shout out to all my content creators out there who are doing powerful things. If you guys want to share their channels in the chat, feel free to do so. I have no problem with it, honestly. It's just like the thing I have a problem with is just people who are putting other people down in the chat room. That's the only thing I have a problem with. But I never seen that from my platform. So I just love my people who are just popping in here and showing support too. So yes, indeed. Much love to all you guys. And thank you guys for being here too. Hopefully you guys enjoy the meditation. I put some more new sounds to it too. So not only with the singing bowls, but with a tongue drum also. So if you heard that also, feel free to comment to how it really felt for you when it comes to just, from that experience where you're watching this live and watching a replay. And if you guys do want to check out the, astrology charts for yourself that I shared earlier in the chat, in this live stream, feel free to check out astroseek.com, and especially the links too that I posted in the description below too of this live stream. So if you want to check out your own astrology chart, or if you want to check out any kind of other communities when it comes to creativity, when it comes to just with that also. So, and also if you guys want to reach out to me on social media, also if you want to check out my exclusive content and so much more too, feel free to check out my Linktree at any time. It's linked in the chat, and it's especially linked in the description below for those who are just, want to check out my exclusive content, my social media platforms, and especially if you guys want to get some essential oils from me too, and so on and so forth. And Beverly, I see your question. I could pull some cards for you, then I will gonna head out too. So you'll be my last person. So I definitely have time for you too. So why not? I definitely will pull a card for you, my friend. And thank you for the reminder, Mandy. I saw her question and I was like, I'll pull a card for her. Why not? But, she'll be my last person, and I'm going to head on out. So, Beverly, I'll pull a card for you, my friend. This is where I go. So, let's see. Beverly S. Beverly S. It'll be here. Oop. Okay. So Beverly, I usually don't forget. I just like to, if I've been on too long, I just like to wrap things up. That if someone wants a reading before I go, I'm not going to say no to them. Just, I can say no, but it's like for my audience, I don't mind doing an extra reading before I go. But for you, Beverly, I pulled a card for you, and I didn't use my, when it comes to the message that I have for you also, when it comes to new beginnings. So I just really feeling this too, like for you also. I just feel like you want to start something new for yourself, whether kind of plans that you have or just like for your self-care routine, for your spiritual journey, and for your own journey also. Just like being open to doing something new for yourself, new beginnings, going on a new journey, planning something new, starting a new relationship, anything new that you want to set for yourself for this year. Just really being open to experiencing that also and creating that as well. So when it comes to this beautiful, powerful message here too, when it comes to new beginnings, just really being open to starting something new when it comes to a new relationship, new goal, wherever that floats your boat when it comes to starting something new, just really being open to that and just really exploring that for yourself also when it comes to this message. And feel free to comment if this resonates with you at any time, especially from sensing this to you, even before when you're posting your question. It's just like I feel like you want to just start something new for yourself, and wherever that may be, to Beverly S. Just really connect with that and being open to doing that. So, if that message resonates with you, and especially to anyone who is watching this, also feel free to comment at any time as well. So, Beverly says, yes, that is what's going on. Things are opened up about kindness. Cool stuff. So awesome stuff, Beverly. It seems like you want to bring in some new stuff for in your life for this year too, and just really being open to exploring that. Also, just when it comes to new beginnings. So whether you want to just explore something new, something very loving and fulfilling for yourself, and wherever that may be for you too, just really being open to doing something new and just really going for it. And much love to you, Beverly, and especially for anyone who resonates with this message also. So, when it comes to this message, that's what I have for you, Beverly, and much love to you, my friend. And she says, I'm using my voice where I was too shy. Oh, that's powerful. So, you're speaking your truth, basically, when it comes to, speaking out. That's powerful. So I understand that clearly to how you're feeling too. Just using your voice where you're too shy to say. Just really, so you're really open to connecting with your own inner voice too for yourself, and that's powerful. So I'm rooting for you too for that, Beverly. When it comes to using your voice in a very powerful way to speak your truth, and just really exploring that new avenue for yourself, and that's powerful. I'm gonna root for you too, and much love to you also. So thank you for popping in, Beverly, and especially for anyone who is that pull a card for. Also, for those who listen to the meditation and saw the astrology chart for today too. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for 2 hours. I know it's kind of stretching it a little bit, but I appreciate you guys for hanging out too. And much love to all you guys who are popping in and saying hello and just who are just really doing powerful things out there, especially on any social media platforms too, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. So much love to all you guys who are doing powerful things out there, speaking your truth, empowering people, with the mindset, building your mindset, the spiritual mindset, whichever that floats your boat too. And again, if you guys ever want to reach out to me on social media, if you guys want me to hook you up with essential oils, or if you guys want to see my exclusive content on my Patreon, feel free to check out my Linktree at any time. And if you guys want to explore more about your astrology chart, there's a website called astroseek.com. If you guys want to check it out for yourself at any time, to check out the moon placements, the today's current events, and your own astrology chart also, if you want to explore that for yourself. And especially any other communities that you guys want to just check out for yourself too, you're more than welcome to check out the links in the description below too. And especially if you guys want to collab with me, if you guys have any questions when it comes to my content, or if you guys have any kind of content requests that you want me to for content that you want me to create on this channel too. So if you guys have any questions, or if you guys want to collab with me too, feel free to check out the Google Forms below too. And thank you guys for hanging out with me too. I know there's probably other people going live today too, probably the Soul Sisters Tarot if they're coming on too. If so, shout out to my big sisters Sonia and EQ. I know you're probably going live later on today too. Or if Debbie comes on again or Linda G, shout out to them as well. Or if Mandy also, if anyone else is going live too, definitely will check them out. And much love to all you guys too who are doing powerful things in your own self-care routine and your own spiritual journey. And may we continue to practice self-care that could benefit us, our loved ones, and our environment. And again, if you guys ever want to reach out to me on my social media platforms, if you guys want to check out my wish list, or if you guys want me to hook you up with essential oils, or if you guys want to check out my exclusive content, feel free to check out my Linktree below. And check out my Linktree at any time in the chat, and definitely in the description below too. Oh yeah, definitely. Feel free to send me that link, Mandy. Yes, please do. And also, if you guys want to collab with me on my channel, if you guys have any content requests that you want me to make a video on, like reaction videos or certain readings too, feel free to check out the Google Forms below too. And much love to you guys also. And I will see you guys tomorrow because I'm going to go live. I'm going to have a guest on tomorrow with Kelly, Doesn't Catch Foamy Mullins, and we're going to talk about how we can really raise our own vibration too in our own way too. So if you guys are open to, raising your own vibration and really just learning how you can really do that in your own way also when it comes to your own self-care routine and spiritual journey, feel free to tune in live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time. And I'm going to have Kelly, Doesn't Catch Foamy Wellness, on my channel too. So much love to all you guys too who are here, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So much love to Mama Bear, and thank you for being here too, Mama Bear. Always good to see you too. So, and Mandy and Jan and Beverly S, and all you guys too who popped in the chat too, and may we continue to practice self-care that could benefit us, our loved ones, and our whole environment. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So peace and much love. Namaste. Gonna play my wrestling games now and rest. So you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. And if anyone else is gonna be live later on today too, I'm gonna drop in and say hi and all that good stuff too. So much love, guys. Peace. Yeah, so see, can you pop in? And there you go. Bye, guys. Take care. See you guys later.